La 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 la.
This is my home office after spring cleaning. Hey, don't judge. And yeah, I still play computer solitaire. Okay, judge. And this is what I heard all spring from up in the window. Listen. There's a nest up there behind that loose board. Mom comes and goes to feed them all day long. All day. All day. Nobody knows the whole springtime avian population boom better than the people here at the biggest birdhouse in town.
Okay. These are robins.
This is wild bird rehabilitation in Overland. A low-key, low-profile, absolutely doesn't get as much publicity as it should, and these people deserve a medal, St. Louis thing, if there ever was one.
This is a little chickadee. He's recently discovered that he can actually fly a little bit, so that is very exciting. And that's why I'm trying not to open this any more than I have to.
The sign outside says Wild Bird Rehabilitation, but it's also the Wild Bird Nursery, Wild Bird ER, Bird ICU, Bird Recovery Room.
This is a robin. This is a little robin. There's a robin, there's oh, there's a little guy. Uh-oh. That's a little cardinal. Get him in there. Come in. Get him in there. Come in.
But this bird hospital isn't for big, noble birds or birds of prey, not for endangered birds, usually. This place is for wild birds, regular birds, backyard birds, front yard birds, nest in your birdhouse and nest in your gutters and dryer vent and poop on your windshield birds. Common, ordinary songbirds.
There's a bluebird out in the apiary. He doesn't know how to sing like a bluebird or nothing.
Really?
Yeah, because somebody kept them and then got bored with them after a while and released them. And then they bring them to us. Poor thing.
This is where people bring birds they wrestled away from the neighbor's damn cat. Birds hopping along the yard that can't fly away when you come near. Where moms bring baby birds their third grader found in the driveway when mom knows they can't really raise a bird in a shoebox.
There was two nests in it, but I'm thinking it was a robin.
These people are our feathered friends' friends. When nobody else is willing to be friendly.
Why are you not supposed to talk to the birds?
Why are you not supposed to talk to the birds?
And then they like us too much.
And they won't leave?
They'll leave, but they won't survive in the wild because they won't know their doves. They won't know their starlings. They won't know their finches.
Cardinal.
They're not our pets. They're wild birds.
Nowhere in our little corner of society does it get more humane than this. These are all adoption forms or admission forms?
These are admission forms.
How long since that file came in?
Let's see. This goes from...
But this is how many admissions?
April 8th.
That's a month's worth.
That's a month's
This is where every hatchling, fledgling, hurt, sick, broken, flew into the window just short of dead bird and or parentless feathered thing that can't feed itself gets fed by volunteers, by hand, every 20 to 40 minutes. I'll say it again. Every bird, by hand, every 20 to 40 minutes.
These are cardinals.
Spring is the season, of course, but we're talking thousands of birds all year long. 90 or 100 different species. Blackbirds, bluebirds, cardinals, sparrows, robins, doves, whippoorwills, woodpeckers, mockingbirds, starlings, crows, hummingbirds, even a tufted titmouse. Let's say it together, shall we? Tufted titmouse.
Tufted titmouse.
So what's going to happen to him? I mean, a cat got him.
I'm not sure right now. The cat got his eye. You can see he's got an eye injury. He's got infection going. He broke his wing, and I'm not sure how bad the break is or where it is.
Can you cure a bird like that?
Depends on how bad the break. If it's right in the joint, no, we can't.
But do you really try hard, or do you just...
Oh, yeah.
The sound never stops. Feed me, and feed 'em is what they do.
Certain species can't eat certain, like the insect eaters have to eat the proteins, and then the seed eaters have to eat the grain-based foods.
Songbirds are an area that most people don't want to work with. And the reason is they're very delicate, and yet they're very hardy. They're you saw us feeding every 20 minutes. Okay, it's not until they're about 2 weeks old that you stop feeding 20 minutes every half hour, every hour. And sometimes you get a little irked when people come in and tell you about the gorgeous quality of the raptors and the hawks and the owls, and you're sitting there thinking, yeah, well, these are gorgeous too. You can call it a labor of love or a labor of stupidity. I don't know which.
First the care, then the air. After birds are taken care of inside, after they grow, after they heal, they're moved to aviaries out back, big cages. And when they're finally ready, early one morning, the birds are caught, held in old grocery bags,
We cooperate.
and, despite their protestations, taken away from wild bird rehab to become rehabilitated wild birds again, or wild birds for the first time. This day, 9 healthy robins and a strong downy woodpecker will go to a wooded county park.
Is this the best part of the whole bird rehabilitation process?
I like it, yeah, because I get to see the end results. These are nice, healthy, birds flying off, This is what you live for in the bird world, to see them fly off.
The downy woodpecker goes first.
He's pecking at the bag.
He doesn't need any coaxing or a push. He just needs daylight. Then the robin. When people say something is for the birds, they usually mean that it's no big deal, that it's not important. Wild bird rehabilitation in Overland is for the birds, and it defies that rule. For HEC-TV, I'm Aaron Mermelstein.
La 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 la.